Hello, everybody. I'm Gary Sinise. Wow. We got a lot of heroes in the crowd today. And before we get started, for those who can stand, please rise for the posting of the colors and our national anthem, sung by Catherine McPhee.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, their bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
So, to officially welcome us here to Paramount today is the Chief Operating Officer of Paramount Pictures, Mr. Frederick Huntsberry.
By the way, I realize this is unconventional, but how often do you get the chance to take this photo? I'm going to ask everybody to just say cheese, please, okay? Excellent. Okay, so on behalf of our entire Paramount Pictures family, you can see they're all standing in the background here, we extend to you a warm and heartfelt Hollywood welcome. I understand that most of you began your journey to sunny Southern California on Monday, coming from Walter Reed and Fort Belvoir in Washington, D.C., and some a bit closer from the Naval Medical Center in San Diego. It sounds like you had an incredible, memorable day at Disneyland yesterday. There we go, exactly. And that today, the fun is going to continue with the magic of Hollywood. And this was just the beginning of what you just saw, where many surprises are in store for you today. And we are honored to partner with Gary Sinise and the Gary Sinise Foundation. Gary has been actively and tirelessly supporting the troops over 30 years. Who can forget his portrayal of Lieutenant Dan Taylor in Paramount's Academy Award-winning Forrest Gump? By the way, 20 years ago this film was released.
I know. That seems like it was yesterday.
And as a result of that, he formed an enduring connection with servicemen and women throughout the military community. In 2011, he launched the Gary Sinise Foundation to honor its defenders, veterans, first responders, their families, and that's also very important to raise that here, and those in need by creating and supporting unique programs designed to entertain, educate, inspire, strengthen, and build communities. So we're proud to join Gary, the USO, and American Airlines to show our sincere gratitude for your service and sacrifice on behalf of our country. So thank you again, and I wish you a wonderful day today at Paramount.
Thank you to Paramount for doing this for us today. You know, let's give Paramount a big round of applause. Big round of applause. We have a lot of heroes in the audience today who are going through a lot of difficult things in the hospitals through their rehabilitation. Sometimes this rehabilitation can take years. Getting them away from the hospitals and showing them that they can have a good time again and that people care about them is very, very important to their resiliency. And we hope that we're going to send them back to the hospital with new energy and new hope to meet the challenges that they face and know that people care about it.
Wow.
Miscommunication on the cue. But let's give them a round of applause. They volunteered to do a flyover for us today.
Yeah.
We have a wonderful lunch today provided by Cisco. All donated for us to have lunch today. Let's give Cisco a big round of applause. I invited several friends to come and meet our heroes today. And if I could invite those special friends who work in the entertainment business who have come today, some work their schedules out just so they could be here for you. If I could invite them all to stand up so we could see all of you. There's my CSI New York cast over there. That's everybody's Ted Danson, Steph, Stacy. That was a flyover for the Hollywood celebrities. Right there. Christy. And they're going to spend some time with our heroes today, just having some lunch, go around and meet all the folks that we brought out on Monday. We had a wonderful trip provided by American Airlines with an American Airlines charter. American does so much for our heroes all year long. They're a great partner of mine, and I couldn't be happier that they've shown their support today. Please give American Airlines a big round of applause. Thank you, American. Also, our great partners at the USO who worked so hard for 73 years. 73rd anniversary of the USO was yesterday. And They are in it with our warriors until everyone comes home. The USO has been a great partner of mine for several years, and they went to the hospitals. They made all that happen at the hospitals, so they've been a great partner of all these resiliency events that we've done. Let's give the USO a big round of applause for all they do for our men and women in Europe. Some of my foundation team, most of my foundation team, if not all my foundation team, is here today for this very, very special event. You'll probably see some of them in the red shirts. If you're sitting down or you're around, please wave so we can see where my foundation team is. They've worked so hard on this event. Thank you. Thank you. We had to put this event together in a very short period of time. It all started coming together right before Christmas. Normally it would take us a lot longer to organize everything, but because we had this wonderful opportunity that was being presented to us to come to Disneyland and Paramount, all documented for the countdown to the Oscar special on ABC, and the ABC folks are here today. We had this wonderful opportunity, and they asked if we could do one of our events and put it together really fast. So I had to make a lot of phone calls very quickly to people that I know. It all got started, though, with a conversation between Wendy Feinerman, the producer of Forrest Gump, and ABC. And I want to acknowledge Wendy Feinerman, who's standing right over there. Thank you, Wendy. We have a wonderful day at Paramount planned. The Paramount team has worked so hard to pull it all together and make great things happen. We've got a lot of surprises coming up. We want everybody to enjoy your lunch for a while. We'll be back to you to tell you what you're going to do next. See, the folks out here might know what's going to happen, but our heroes here, they don't know what's going to happen next. So don't tell them if you know. Anyway, everybody enjoy your lunch. I encourage my pals in the movie business and the TV business to have some lunch with us, make the rounds, make sure you meet these great people that we brought out from DC. These are the real Americans that protect and provide our freedom for us each and every day, and they don't ask much. Showing a little appreciation and a pat on the back goes a long way. So finally, I want to thank and acknowledge all our heroes, anyone who could stand that's here, our wounded heroes today, and those who can't, raise your hand. Let's give them a big round of applause. Please, enjoy your lunch, everybody.
Can I move around something or just share some more?
You're so cool.
There you go, right there.
Ready? 1, 2.
Great.
Thank you. You're welcome very much.
Excuse me.
Going to have, we'll fold a few other people in a second, but the first photograph, I just want our folks from the hospitals and my celebrity pals that are here. We're going to move this back. Okay, let's move this back. This is coming back. It's awesome. We've just broke the union rules. We're going to try to use this platform. It's going to be great. Okay, get up there, you guys. Come on, Ron, you can get up there. You're going to unplug me? Just line up across there. Let's see. We want to make sure this is going to work, and we've got a scissorless coming in, so we're going to get a good high shot there. T, find a good spot. Maybe we can.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. What do we need to do, Charlie? Squeeze them in?
Don't back up, Charlie.
Okay, so everybody is looking up at the camera up there.
Well, I wanted to do it since I was a kid, but now I'm in a position to finally be able to go for it. You know? So, and I heard the boss, he's just always like, ski sports, they don't come out for it. Like, I was in a position to so, I'm looking to have that for sure.
I know. Yeah, I know. Every time.
On retrospect, but when we were shooting the scenes that we were doing in Vietnam, we had the platoon, which was Lieutenant Dan's platoon, and it was a handful of actors, but it was mostly a bunch of guys who were Marines from Paris Island, who were actually, guys who were in active service, who were working in movies, and they thought, oh, this would be cool being in a movie, but they actually ended up being in more basic training, because we had a technical advisor. His name was Dale Dye, who really put these guys through okay. So you know who he is. And he wouldn't let the platoon ever eat lunch until the whole crew ate first. So one day they were all sitting with their packs on and their weapons and everything, and they were baking in the hot sun and waiting for the crew to have lunch, which was about a 3/4 mile trek to the base camp. And Gary was there, and I pulled up with my golf cart, and I said, Gary, get it, come on, let's go have lunch. And he looked back at his platoon, and he said, no, I'm going to stay with my platoon.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
True story, I'll never forget that. So anyway, I hope you enjoy the movie, and it's a pleasure to be here. And if you've never seen it with an audience, this will be a real treat. Oh, there's one other thing I forgot to mention. Great cast, you know, great producers. But there was one guy who was the glue that held the whole thing together for us. The most talented actor, the greatest guy you've ever worked with, Mr. Tom Hanks.
Since I've seen Michael T, we've all been together, and we figured it was about, we figured we made the movie about 4.5 years ago. We're just coming up on the 20th anniversary of actually it premiering in this very theater that had just been built at Paramount, and I sat right back there during the premiere. Listen, we're all here because of Lieutenant Dang. When Gary calls up, the first thing you say is, "Hello, Lieutenant Dan." And then he tells you what you're going to do, and you say, "Yes, sir, Lieutenant Dan." And that's what we do. And he called up the other day. He said, "Hey, Tom, I'm taking on the Warriors. We're going to have a great day, and we're going to SeaWorld, and that's very fun. Disneyland, we're going to bring them to Paramount. We're going to show them the movie. We're going to give them lunch, and good thing you're here." So I'm going to guess it's been a while since you've seen this movie on anything other than like your TV at home. What is it called, Bob? The digital DCP. The DCP process. So it's been like remastered, rejigged, and it's going to maybe come out again this summer, this fall. All right, but you're the first to see this movie. It's crazy that we've all had this adventure together. It does seem like it's just yesterday. Every time I caught moments of it, glimpses of it, I sort of can't believe we all went off and did this. We had fascinating adventures. We had long discussions, not the least of which was Michael T. and Gary and myself just trying to figure out how to do the Army version of it. We all went off and, upchucked. I like to say we went through Parris Island because we were down in South Carolina, not far from Parris Island. But we just stayed for like 3 days. We didn't do the whole 13. But we got sick. We upchucked. It was really hot. We saw big spiders out in the woods. So we had our own versions of scariness when we did it. But it's so great to see everybody here. It's so great to be in front of here with you all. I'm so glad Lieutenant Dan gave us a call. Hope you like the movie. Check it out. Have a great day, and thanks for having us.
Just bear with us. I'm not going to let Tom get away before we get a photo up here, but then we're going to jump down there and hunker down, and we're going to try to get a photo of the group with.
Shouldn't Gary solve some crimes while he's doing it? Like find a little piece of evidence that leads us to that guy that we interviewed earlier who seemed so innocent, but now that we found this little piece of evidence, turns out he probably did the crime. He's the guy. Let's ask him if that might not be a good idea.
Thank you all for coming.
Everybody get in the picture.